Maloney, and we are sending him back there. Are we sending him back? Yeah! I said, are we sending him back? Yeah! All right.
Good show. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joe. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Mario Salento. Thank you, AFL-CIO. Thank you, CWA. I'm going to forget somebody. Communications workers, nurses, teachers, letter carriers, transit workers. Who did I forget? IBEW. Listen, 2 years ago, we stood right on this spot. Some of you were here. A lot of you were here.
Yes,
and
we're still here.
I picked up a jacket. I also picked up a 2-year term in Congress because you guys worked. You guys worked. At the end of the day, when all is said and done, I've said it many times, when I started this campaign for Congress, nobody thought I could win.
That's right.
Nobody thought I could win. My mom and Randy, maybe. And I'm not so sure about Randy. And I will tell you, Labor believed in me. Labor believed in me right from the get-go. Beth Soda believed in me. Paul Ellis Graham believed in me. Mario Salento believed in me. The guys at ALF and Westchester Putnam Central Labor Body believed in me. And people showed up, and they worked. And they said, we can do this if we work together. And it was tough, man. We were running against an incumbent on the Financial Services Committee who's a multi-millionaire who had all the big banks. And even in the end, we were trailing. We didn't lead in a single poll until we won this race. Do you know that? The first time she knew that she was in trouble is when she woke up dead. Right? And something was going on. Something was going on in September and October while they were counting money, while they were putting ads up, while the super PACs were coming in. And what was going on is all of you were walking around, talking to people. And one of you spoke to somebody. One of you spoke to somebody. And that one person, whoever it was, we'll never know, was the 50% plus one. That's when it happened. There was a magic moment. And it happened at a door. It happened on the phone. It happened on a morning like this. And so don't think it doesn't matter. It does. One of you is going to win this race for Justin. One of you is going to win this race for Andy. And one of you is going to win this race for me. That's how it works, man. You're what we got. We've got each other, right? What's going on in this country right now, I'll guarantee you, is that there are people who believe that we can pull apart and they'll be fine. There's people who believe that we can all be on our own and they'll be fine. And then there's people like you and me who say, no, we got to go together. We have to go together. We can only go forward together. We can't have a country where there are rich people doing fine and everybody else is struggling. That's not America. And we can't be a country where white people do well and black people have to worry about their safety and security even from public authorities sometimes. That's not America, right? We can't be a country where one religion's better than other, where some sexual orientations are valued more than others. We have to be equal. If we don't have that, we aren't America. And it starts with everybody having an equal shot, an equal chance, an equal hope at the American dream. My folks raised 6 kids on 1 income. They sent 5 of us to college. What middle-class family can do that today? What middle-class family can send 1 kid to college on 2 incomes today? They can't, right? You can't pay your property taxes. You can't save for retirement. And there are people out there saying everything that happened in the economy that's wrong is the fault of working men and women. They think it's, well, we got to go after Medicare. We got to go after Social Security. We have to go after your pension, after your contract. It is a lie. It is not true. We are a country where everybody can succeed. I believe that as much as I believe anything. That we can do this together. And there can be a middle class that is strong and growing and where there is fairness and equality and equal opportunity if we make the right choices. Talk to Gary Lang. Gary Lang's a guy I met at the Yankee Clipper. He said, I was a railroad engineer for 37 years on Metro North. He said, I got diabetes. I can't afford my drugs. I hit the donut hole after 2 months. I have to go to Canada to get my meds. If you guys, I got railroad benefits, but I'm counting on Medicare. If you don't close the donut hole, I can't afford my medicine. That's what's at stake. What's at stake is there are ordinary people out there, moms and dads, who have worked their whole lives, who have paid into these systems, and we are not going to fall victim to the cynical lie that we've got to end the promise of Social Security, that we have to end the promise of Medicare, that we have to go after middle-class people every time we think we have a budget crisis. Because the truth is, there's been people doing really well. There's been people doing really well. And if we are going to be one country again, we all have to come together again. And that's what this morning's about. Man, listen. I am very proud that I have a 95% voting record with the AFL-CIO in Congress. My opponent had 3. What else do you need to know? Right? 3. And it's hard to get 3. You've got to go out of your way to get 3%. Right? You've got to actively try to screw organized labor and working people to get a 3% rating. And so we know the choice is clear. I love being introduced as the man who beat Nan Hayward.
Yeah. The Mad Doctor. Twice.
But make no mistake. Right now, we've got 16, 17 days to go. This race, my race, their races, it's razor close. I'd like to tell you it's not, it is. We were doing well at the end of the summer. We were doing pretty well in September. It's become razor tight. And there's something going on out there. It's not, we know what's going on out there. It's tough. But listen, we can win. We can win. We can keep fighting for each other. We can move forward together. We can do this, but I need you to work. I need you to knock on the door and get on the phone. I need you to believe that that one more house you go to where the dog's barking and you're tired and you're done and you don't want to go up there, do it. Knock on that door. Say to them, tell them your story. Say, I believe in this country. I want it to be better. I think we can do better than come apart. I think we can go forward together. But we've got to support Sean Patrick Maloney. We've got to support Andy Falk. We've got to support Justin Wagner. And if we do that, I promise you, we will get up every day and fight for you. We will fight for a country where you are included, where you count, where your struggle matters, where people know how hard you work, how much you care, the sacrifices you make. That's what I think about when I'm down in Washington. I can't do it without you. God bless labor. God bless all of you. Let's get out and work. Let's get out and win. We've only got 2